On October 14th, 2023, in Westlake, Ohio, a woman walked into the local police department, trembling and in tears. Inside a calm-looking wellness center called Spa West, her massage session had turned into a terrifying experience. The man accused was 2-year-old Kyle Carthens, a licensed therapist trusted by countless clients. But that day, something unthinkable happened, and it would mark the end of his career. The woman described how Carthens had gone far beyond professional boundaries, pressing too close and touching her in ways that had nothing to do with therapy. "I just prayed the whole time," she said, her voice breaking. "I kept thinking, what if he does this to someone else?" Her words were enough to stop the officers in their tracks. What began as a wellness appointment was now an active investigation.
He's like, get undressed, you know, and I did. I'm in severe pain.
I'm sorry.
But I just prayed the whole time. I'm thinking to myself, he gets a hold of somebody else. Oh my God, you know, I mean,
Sure.
it's sickening and it's gross the whole time, but he had his body pressure, like chest here, bent in his chest right here and his face right here.
And I'm sorry for asking this. Was he, just because his face was on your chest, was he licking? Was he
No,
doing
just my
anything like
breast, just my breast.
that? Yes, your breast. Was he licking anything like, or just was his head there?
No, he was licking my breast, like groping on my breast and sucking on him and then trying to finger me. And that's when I think he could tell I was starting to get like,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah.
she's about ready to rise out of here.
So did he touch your vagina?
Yes, he did.
Did he put any fingers inside your vagina?
Yes, like
Okay.
up against me. Yes, he did.
Okay.
This woman revealed that Carthens put his face and mouth on her breasts, pressed his body onto hers, and slipped his finger into her private area. 3 days later, detectives tracked down Carthens and arrested him while he was in an Uber on his way to work. He was charged with unlawful physical contact and professional misconduct. During questioning, Carthens apologized if he had crossed a boundary, but insisted any contact was accidental. Investigators weren't convinced his hesitant answers and changing tone suggested there was much more to the story than he wanted to admit.
Going together. Anything illegal on you? I'm going to work. Do you know who I am? Mm-hmm. What's my name? I forget your name. We've been following you. From where? What do you think? I didn't get my real name. Do you have any other property in the car, man? I'm on my way to work. Yeah, no, do you have your cell phone or anything in the car? You just took something. Okay, I just want to make sure there's nothing else in the car. And I don't have it. I just use my phone to call my Uber. So I think he has nothing. Nothing else in there? No. Good. Okay, perfect.
Come on back here.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest. There's a warrant for your arrest. Am I being detained?
You're under arrest.
You're under arrest. For what?
He just told you there's a warrant for your arrest. We'll talk to you about it.
For your arrest. Traffic alarm? Yeah. Take care of that.
Before I go to work, that's how I pay for the traffic ticket, is by getting income.
At some point, right now you're touching.
No, my chest wasn't touching her, like, cause this was her hip, so I'm still standing. The only time that I'm seated is when I'm doing the neck and shoulders, or sometimes when I'm doing the feet.
Right.
When I'm doing the feet, I'm seated as well.
Right. Yeah, but what I'm saying is you're standing, you're leaning over her to get her out to the hip.
Right.
Then, like, where's your body? I mean, you're over top of her, or like.
Yeah, like left hand, right hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So the complaint is that her breasts were exposed. At some point in time, that your mouth came into contact with her nipple. And then at another point in time, that your fingers came into contact with her vagina. Okay. So that's what the complaint is. Now. So I mean, Kyle, what happened? I mean, just make a mistake? What happened?
Yeah. I mean, we did the massage, and if she was her breasts were exposed, and if she was touched in an inappropriate way, I would like to apologize to her if she felt I overstepped a boundary of hers during the massage. Okay.
Well, did she ask you to put your lips on her nipple?
No.
No, you just did it.
I mean, no, I was just like leaning and doing the massage.
Okay. So I don't understand how your mouth comes into contact with that then. I mean, if it's, we're both guys, you know. I mean, I understand the urge and what happens. I mean, did it just overcome you and just couldn't help yourself?
It's, I mean, it's, I don't know what you want me to say during that.
I just want to understand it, that's all.
Reluctance, silence, then the phrase, "I don't know." These are all sellout characters of guilt. It's apparent that he wanted to do it, and he did. But while Carthens did admit to touching the victim inappropriately, there's still one thing he would deny, no matter how many times he was asked.
It was in that up and fine area, you know what I'm saying? So, it may have brushed it because there's oil and stuff during the session, so if it brushed her thigh or something like that.
So you're telling me your finger didn't go inside of her? Well, I mean, she feels it, right? I mean, she's a grown woman, she knows what that is. I mean, did she say anything to you at that time?
No, that's what I'm saying.
You just did it and then nothing was said?
During the massage session?
When you put your finger inside of her butt?
No, like...
I mean, your finger was inside of her. I know this, right? I mean, I want to believe that you're a good person. I do, right? And what do good people do? They move on from their mistakes. They tell us what happened, they move on and try to make them a better person, right? And that's what I'm looking for here. That's what I believe you are. I believe you're a solid guy, a hard-working guy, and that you made a mistake.
Thank you, man.
Just tell me. Just tell me what happened. Just tell me why it happened. Right?
I'm telling you.
I mean, yeah, sort of. But your hand did just brush up against it. I mean, I think you had a big urge and you just couldn't help yourself. Is that what happened? I mean, just tell me the truth.
I mean,
I mean, it's a naked woman laying there. I understand that. This is the fourth one of the day. You're rubbing on these women all day long. I couldn't do that job.
I mean, it's just a part of the session, man. But I wasn't,
right.
You know, I didn't expose myself to her. I didn't,
No, you didn't
insert my, body parts into her or anything like that.
No. Your finger, you did. You put your finger inside of her. Where'd you go right afterward? Because you left immediately. I mean,
4:30 was my last client, so
right.
I went home.
Well, how did it get to the point? I mean, did she ask you to do that? Did she ask you to rub that part?
She did not ask me to rub her.
Okay. Did you think she was coming on to you at all?
About a month later, a second woman came forward, describing a disturbingly similar encounter, and she too had seen Carthens on the same day, October 14th. As detectives dug deeper, they discovered that Kyle had been fired from several massage jobs in the past for complaints about inappropriate conduct. What once looked like an isolated case was now unfolding as a long-standing pattern.
The blanket was moved entirely halfway, so every time he moved my butt, it was he probably had visibility of my
expanded
my
more.
Yeah, like he was probably able to see. He was doing motions like this, really firm with his hand, and then it moved to a point where his hand, and I did have underwear on, but the thumb does not cover much in this area. His thumb was probably right around here while he was massaging this. So not only was this opening up, but he was centimeters from my victim. And he stayed there for about 15 minutes. And my mentality, as most women, I think, he's bigger than me. I'm so far away from the front desk. I'm just gonna let this massage right out. And like telling myself right now, all I could think was, is he hard? Is he pleasuring himself? I always had to make sure in my mind that there are two hands on me, and nowhere. I kept telling myself, like, if one hand goes away, you need to say something, you need to stop this. So, by the time I thought it was so bizarre and so just inappropriate, by the time I felt like speaking up, that had moved on to the other side and ended. But that was my experience as a whole, just staying way too long in an area that shouldn't have been in the first place without consent, and really, just feeling totally exposed at that point. So, and that was my experience. I didn't want to report it because there was no crime committed. It was just more of a consent thing. It was more of a, because I did spend the whole night though, if you guys could look up Google search, I spent the whole night searching what's an appropriate glute massage, what's an appropriate hip massage, what's the appropriate draping policy for massage therapists, and I knew at that point that something was wrong.
Yeah.
Him in a bad position if it was innocent. That's why I spent so much time looking, what's the glute massage, what's this supposed to look like, where is the blanket supposed to be during? you know, I didn't want to be that person, but when I saw that yesterday, it was a no-brainer. Something wrong was done to her and to me.
How much time do you think you spent researching it after the fact?
A lot. Probably most that night, actually. I went to bed around 4 o'clock in the morning that night because I was consumed by it.
So if you had to put like an hour time frame to it, how many hours did you put into it?
Looking into it, I would say probably the night that fell out, I'd say probably 6 to 8 hours, just as soon as my family went to bed.
He's been a massage therapist for quite some time. I don't know, there was a couple different companies that he worked for. He got fired from somewhere for something similar-ish. He's lived on the West Coast and over here and done massages in both places. So there's a very good chance that there's a lot of people feeling the same way that you felt, that you don't want to speak up.
Carthens was formally indicted and pleaded not guilty in court. His bail was first set at $100,000, later reduced, and he was released under strict conditions. But in June 2025, the case took an unexpected turn. A judge ordered a mental health evaluation, and doctors ruled him not currently fit to stand trial. Instead of prison, Carthens was transferred to North Coast Behavioral Health for treatment. The legal process is now on hold, suspended until he's declared competent. On the morning of February 12th, 2024, at a high school in Florida, the day began like any other until a teacher caught a strange smell drifting through the hallway. It wasn't long before staff traced it to a group of students near a second-floor restroom. What seemed like a minor rule violation would soon spiral into a full-scale security scare when a 6-year-old's backpack revealed something no one expected. When questioned, the teen insisted he had no idea how the weapon ended up in his bag, claiming someone must have planted it. As officers read him his rights, he broke down, saying, "My life's over. Bro, I already got a trial." Investigators soon confirmed this wasn't his first time facing a firearm-related charge. He was already out on bond for a previous case. Panic turned to silence as the reality of his situation sank in.
Question. And the right to have an attorney present during questioning.
Come on, get me in the car, take me.
Stop,
bro.
I gotta get
you don't understand this, bro. My fucking life over because so bro. You don't understand this, bro.
Relax.
I got trial, dude.
Come on. We're talking about this right now.
Bro, I don't care, bro. Just come on. Just one process.
I'm gonna run through this.
Shit, bro.
If you want an attorney, you have the right to consult with an attorney before you make a statement or answer any questions. And the right to have an attorney present during questioning. If you want an attorney but cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before and during questioning for your charge. You understand this, right? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Are you willing to answer questions and make a statement without an attorney being present? Has anyone threatened you, force you, or promise you anything to cause you to answer questions or make a statement? Somebody threatened you? Nobody threatened you? No.
Hey, good morning. That was it then?
Yep, I'm looking right there. And
Hey, how y'all knew Jit didn't put it in there when I left my book bag and I went to the news?
that's because he didn't have it. Coach had your book bag.
No, I didn't. I left it right there on the floor beside him.
Right, but Coach had your book bag in here.
No, he did not. He did not until way later after I left.
When you came
Coach
in
wasn't
here,
even in here when I left to go
listen
to the
to what I'm
bathroom.
saying.
Yeah, I understand when I came back to book back with you. I understand.
Sophomore?
But you understand, I just emptied that book back. I just emptied that book back in front of Coach Chapman.
Hey, I have a student with a gun on campus. With a gun?
Don't you guys set me up, bro?
Yeah. But this one's, loaded. Yeah. So he was searched. I got to figure out how we got to the point of searching him. These are my resources. Let me get to that, all of that information. I just wanted to alert you right now of what I had. Yes. And I'll send you a picture of it. And then once I get all the details, I'll call you back and let you know. But I really just want to alert you of what was going on, just in case you heard it from... Yeah, I will. But I want to get all the details first. Okay.
Who is this person?
Okay.
My cousin.
Okay.
That's how you don't do.
Okay, we'll do.
But that was my other
All right, we'll do. All right, thanks.
That's my best.
Okay, so... Steph, can you how did this come about?
Basically, Chang got called upstairs in the bathroom. Teacher saying that she smelled some weed in her classroom, I guess.
So what rest? Were you in the restroom?
Yeah, I was coming out the restroom.
Which restroom?
200 upstairs.
So you were upstairs 200. Okay. And it's fine. So you're upstairs 200. Teacher called and said they smell some smoke coming from the vents. So who went upstairs 200?
Chatting.
So Chatton went upstairs 200.
Right.
Found Tyvon.
Him and Coley came out the bathroom.
They came out the bathroom. Okay.
Right.
So
Chatting went in and then came back out.
Gotcha. And
He said he told me it smelled like weed in there.
okay. So then, how did you get to the office?
Because when we were walking out the bathroom, the lady stopped Cody. She was like, hold the door. And then she came out and she started writing the names on the paper. And then when Chapman walked in the hallway, I was like, hey, Coach Chapman, can you walk me to the class? He was like, no, the lady was like, they were in the bathroom. Chapman was like, all right, come on, go back to the office. And when we came down here, he was like, well, yeah, that's all I got to do.
Okay, so he walked you down to the office? Okay. So then when you got in the office, then what?
Then we went to right into his office.
You went into his office? How did you get in here?
In this here?
In this office?
They brought my book bag in here from after I went to the bathroom.
So after you went to the bathroom, so you were in Coach Chatton's office when they brought your book back in here?
No, I was out there. He had sat me out there with Cody.
Okay.
And then I went to the bathroom and then they brought my book bag in here.
You went to the bathroom. What bathroom did you go to?
Oh, the nurse bag.
Okay, so then that's when they brought your backpack in here. And upon bringing your backpack in here, we were primarily looking for marijuana. Because that's what we smell. But upon looking for marijuana, we found...
So he kept arguing back and forth about, because basically when he was in the chatting, he was just pulling stuff out. Miss Williams was like, we got to go through the bag, make sure there's nothing else in there. Well, he kept, I would have called my mom, called my dad. So you guys can't, I don't consent to search.
Okay.
And then Miss Williams was trying to explain, like, you don't have to do that.
Right.
All I need is reasonable suspicion.
Correct.
Right. Well, he started going back out, sitting down, and wouldn't come back in here. Took his bag and everything. So I'm like, Tavon, we smell weed, so come on, we don't need to call your parents. They let him search. You want to let him search. And the whole time when he was in chatting, he kept real loud, trying to, I guess, divert from
the searching on the backpack.
Yeah.
So how did you finally get the backpack?
So I'm like, hey, I smell weed. I'm about to detain you. You're acting weird right now, so I'm gonna detain you. Well, we was tussling in here for a good 2 or 3 minutes, and he like, Dad, like just doing whatever. And then I finally got him in cuffs. Finally took the book bag off. Finally got him in cuffs. And then the book bag, put it here. Searched him. Nothing on his body. And then I'm like, what else is in here? Just go ahead and search. And then that's when I was like going through to make sure there's no more weed. And that's when I found firearm in another part here.
Okay.
And then he claims it's not his. Some other guy in there. Yeah.
Heroin says it's not theirs.
Right.
So, all right, that makes sense now. So the other boy, he's out here. Did he have a backpack or anything?
He didn't have anything.
He didn't have anything on him. Okay. All right. So
Y'all search him too?
Yeah.
Then he's not like better mom?
I didn't search him because I was dealing with you. Because you wouldn't.
Alright. Alright.
You
I
kept
don't
acting
trust
up.
nobody now, but I just told you something. But let's get me up out of here. I already know what's good. So keep put my money in my car and my
All this is great. This is not how it works.
in the comments in my inventory.
This is not how it's
bag when
gonna
I
work.
go. That's all I need. Y'all can keep the rest of that stuff.
So he'll be going down.
Right.
All right. I'm going to follow up with expulsion on my end.
All right.
And let me call where I'm at. And let him know. Let me get his ID number and all that. I'll look it up. Is Connect is not even working right now?
No, it's not working. I might come and just let him stand by the
No, yeah, you good. You got someone coming for transport, or?
Actually, it would be a supervisor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But, yeah, I probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
You call them for transport. Y'all can leave all this shit. Just get me going. I'm gonna get this. That took a long ass time. I need to get done by tonight so tomorrow counts.
So long you said you're gonna stop talking, man.
But all this shit crazy. You don't understand, bro. It's gonna be a long 3 weeks, bro. I got hella option done right now, bro. The whole city locked up, dude. It's not the place to be right. What kind of charges is that? Like school shooters or something? I didn't do none of that.
Possession of a weapon on school campus.
Whoa, that's like way more than 21 days. I'm saying keep calling, dog. Yeah, bro. I know you ain't gonna believe me, but that ain't my shit.
Witnesses told police the smell of smoke came from the TPA restroom, where 2 boys had been seen minutes earlier. One of them matched the teen in custody. The teacher who first reported the incident recalled, "I could smell it through the vents. It was strong." When officers searched the rest of his belongings, they found marijuana and drug paraphernalia, confirming that what began as a disciplinary issue had now become a criminal case.
I called the front office and I stood there and waited. There was 4 students that came out. So I got the name of the two students. I couldn't hold them, of course, because I can't hold them. But I got their name. And then the 2 that came out afterwards with the backpacks, that's when that's when he was coming down. I told him these 2 just left. And then, of course, I don't know who else was in the bathroom.
And you gave him some names.
Yeah, I gave him 2 names that I written down. Those are the 2 boys that left earlier. Yeah.
Okay. Did you see anything else on them?
Not at all. I just smelled it. I just smelled it. I didn't know what was going on. I just smelled it. Because usually this is our issue. But then they open it up so they can't exactly hide in there. But then that became an issue as well, which is why they had the male teacher sit, in that corner in case we have an issue.
All right. And that was it?
That's it.
All right. Raise your right hand. Everything we said was, or everything you said was the truth, whole truth, but nothing but the truth.
Yes.
All right. All right. Thank you.
The student was arrested, expelled from school, and taken to juvenile detention, facing charges for possession of a weapon on school grounds, possession of marijuana, and possession of paraphernalia. The principal called it one of the most serious incidents in years, prompting immediate security changes across the campus. One reckless decision, one heavy backpack, and a 6-year-old's future changed forever. On the morning of August 4th, 2024, in Westlake, Ohio, what started as an ordinary traffic stop quickly turned into something much more serious. A man who had just arrived from New York for job training was spotted running a red arrow near Detroit Road, right next to the Hampton Inn where he was staying. Within minutes, his calm explanation would unravel, revealing a truth that could change everything.
Detroit by the Hampton Inn, out of New York, Lincoln, Union.
When officers pulled him over, the driver tried to explain that he was in town for training at a salad restaurant chain called Chop. He spoke politely, trying to seem relaxed. But his story didn't quite line up. Details kept changing, and his nervous energy didn't go unnoticed. The officer's instincts told him something wasn't right.
It didn't, my guy. It was red. You staying at the Hampton Inn here?
Right here. I'm from New York.
Okay.
I'm here for Chop.
For Chop?
Yeah.
What's Chop?
It's a salad. Establishment that they started right here. I'm from New York, so I don't even know where it's at. It's right here.
Is it like a restaurant or something?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Are you here for training or something?
I'm the manager.
Okay. Okay. Are you gonna be? You just traveled to train. You're not gonna be working out here or anything like that?
Nah.
Okay, I got you. And what's this?
This is my registration.
Okay.
This is my registration.
Okay. Where are you coming from?
I just came from downtown.
Okay, gotcha. Where are we at down there?
I just GPS.
I got you. How long you been in town for, sir?
I came here Sunday. I'm here till August 15th.
Oh, that long.
Okay. Excuse me?
Who do you know out there?
Sorry.
Who is this person to you?
The officer that gave me this?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
You want to get it?
No, it's all right. I'll get it later. Who is that to you?
She is a customer from Chop. I don't know if you've seen it, but it said Chop with Marinate. Marinate is in New York. I'm from New York. That just shows you that that she gave me a prepaid card. She's a customer of ours. But as you can see, I'm a manager of Chop at the restaurant in New York, so we have a good communication.
She come in there and all that kind of stuff?
We give first responders 30% discount
Okay.
for Chop, so there was I always serve her. She gets a Mexican Caesar salad. She always wants extra finger fried chicken. I'm sorry for doing it.
As the officer asked the man to step out of the car, he noticed a heavy shape inside the man's hoodie pocket. When questioned, the man denied having anything dangerous. But seconds later, the officer saw the outline. Clearly, it was a firearm. The calm stop turned tense. "Step out of the car," the officer ordered, voice sharp but steady. The man hesitated. Then chaos erupted.
I got you. Any other marijuana aside from right there?
No.
Okay. All right. That's cool. You can leave it, man. I'm not gonna take anything like that. Just go ahead and step out of the car for me, okay?
All right. Can I just pull further in so they can know that my
You're good, man.
is right there waiting for me to come in because I got her food over here?
I know. You're good, man. It's not gonna take long. Don't worry about it.
All right.
No weapons on you, said, right?
No.
There's gonna be something in here.
You got my ID. You asked for the
Yep.
my ID, right?
Yep. Got your ID. Just go ahead and get out of the car for me, please.
What's the reason you want to get out?
Because I'm asking you to.
Sorry, sir. I'll actually, because you see that I have the drink right here, so you see the marijuana, you see the drink. You know that I pulled in the hotel. This is where I'm staying at. I asked if I get your supervisor here because
I mean, I understand what you're saying. I don't need a supervisor to do my job and ask you a question, so I just need you to step out of the car. Is that a gun in your pocket right there?
No.
Okay, what's in your hoodie pocket? It's in your hoodie pocket right there, dude. It's in your hoodie pocket right there, dude. Yeah, it's a fucking gun, dude.
No, it's not.
Okay, sure looks like one, so just go ahead and stand out of the car. Just get out of the car. Keep your hands up.
Step away from me. Face away. Face away.
He's reaching. He's fucking reaching.
Get down on the ground! Don't reach! Don't reach!
When the man stepped out, he suddenly resisted. Officers shouted commands, trying to gain control. During the struggle, the firearm fell from his hoodie onto the pavement. It took multiple officers to restrain him safely. No one was hurt, but the tension was palpable. One wrong move, and the outcome could have been far worse.
Take a fucking shot! Give up. Give up. You're done. Get that on. He's pulling hard, dude. No, I'm not. You're gonna get fucking shot. For what? Got it? Yeah, dude. I got this one. Work that other arm. Do you have another gun on you? No. Then relax. You're breaking my arm. I'm not fucking breaking. You keep reaching. I'm not reaching for nothing. Dude, get with your arm. Sorry, go limp. You got the gun? You got the gun? Right now. Okay, just make sure. Gun fell out. Gun fell out? Alright, let me get on top. Let me mount him. I got now. Alright, here. Put your arm behind your back. Do not resist. What are you doing, dude? Fuck your shit. I'm not even doing nothing. Stop! Fucking retarded. You know! You're fucking fucked up, bro. Got it?
Yep.
You guys on?
Yep. Final work his arm.
Yep.
There, you got it. Work it back.
Got it. Got it.
Alright, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk with a lawyer and have him present with you being questioned. If you can't afford to hire a lawyer, won't be appointed to represent you prior to any questioning if you wish one. You understand those rights? Got any other guns on you? Okay. You got gloves on, you gotta roll them your way. Back. Can you bring a car up here? We'll put them in yours and we'll transport them over to one of ours. If you want to just go. Just, you want to, yeah, you want to just go and get your car. We can't transport, obviously.
Once secured, the man admitted he had only come to Ohio for a job interview earlier that day. He wasn't even officially hired yet. He claimed he brought the weapon for personal protection while traveling, but that choice ended his trip differently than planned. Instead of returning to his hotel for training, he was taken into custody and charged for carrying a firearm without a permit. What began with a simple red light ended with flashing blue ones and a lesson that one careless decision can change everything. On the morning of March 21st, 2024, at a middle school in Florida, the day started like any other until a teacher noticed a strong smell of marijuana inside a classroom. What began as a small disciplinary issue quickly escalated into a full school lockdown when staff realized that a 3-year-old student had brought something far more dangerous onto campus. Administrators called the boy in for questioning. Nervous but cooperative, he agreed to let them search his backpack. Inside, they found a loaded firearm. Officers were immediately called to the scene. When asked why he had it, the young teen said he was carrying it for protection, claiming that a group of people had pointed a weapon at him the day before while he was walking to school.
Jimmy said, can we send him a picture of this gun? He on the way. Jimmy said, can we send him a picture of this gun? And he on the way here.
Okay. Yeah, my sorry's on the way too.
Okay, hold on.
Unsolved.
Sorry. What's your name?
All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna read your Miranda rights, all right? Okay, so you just let me know you understand. So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with an attorney prior to questioning and to have the attorney present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand that each of these rights I have explained to you?
We need to copy it. We need some picture of this.
Have you previously requested any law enforcement officer to allow you to speak to an attorney? Have you requested one to speak to you?
But as investigators continued their search, they uncovered 11 small baggies containing a white powdery substance hidden inside a candy tin. The 3-year-old said he found it on the ground and didn't know what it was, calling it a lucky charm. Officers knew this was more serious than a simple misunderstanding. The student was read his rights and questioned by police. He explained that he lived only with his mother and had an older brother. Throughout the interview, his voice trembled between fear and defiance. One officer spoke softly, reminding him, "You made a bad choice, but you're 13. You still have a future. Don't throw it away." It was a rare moment of compassion in an otherwise heartbreaking situation.
You ever been arrested before? Have you for what?
For battery and grand theft.
Okay. You 14?
No, 13.
13. What can we do when this is done? What can we do to help you, the school district?
I would switch my school. Just go from school to home.
Yeah. Just want to get a little bit of a ride on this one now, okay? That's a bad choice you made, but thank God you're not hurt, nobody else is hurt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a little ride for you now for a little bit. And here's the deal, don't give up. Get your mind right. Let this be an opportunity at 13. Good thing you're not 18. You're 13. That's the good news. Now you're going to hustle now. You get out of this deal and you're going to keep hustling. It won't end well. But you got a future, man. You got to know you got a future. We have grandkids one day. They're going to be looking at you, man. So let this be an opportunity for that, right? For some growth. My name's Jimmy. Don't forget that. Look me up when things get, when dust settles and people start walking. Look me back up.
No, sir, I haven't. They got 2 you pick that up.
Field tests later confirmed that the substance was a mix of methamphetamine and cocaine. The teen was taken into juvenile custody while officials worked to notify his family. The case left both parents and staff stunned. How could a middle schooler carry both drugs and a loaded firearm into class without anyone noticing? For the community, it was a chilling reminder of how fragile school safety can be and how one young life nearly went down the wrong path forever.